It's time for Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network. Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network is presented by Parker Alexander Law, Family Solutions, Go Family Health, Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street, Tenori's on Louisville, Martinez Chiropractic, James Machine Works, Mama DeLuca's Pizza on Lammy Lane, Origin Bank, David's Mobile Detail and Wash, Nuke's Eatery, 3B Equipment Rental, Neela Title Company, The Levy Grill, Liz McQueen, and Dr. Jeff Antelone, periodontist. Now, let's head out to the Family Solutions broadcast booth for the pregame show with Stuart Shelby, Robert Lane, and Jason Ewing.
Welcome, everyone, to another Friday night here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. Good evening. I'm Stuart Shelby, soon to be joined by my cohorts Robert Lane and Jason Ewing to bring you tonight's contest as the Tigers take on the Bastrop Rams. And as you can see on the field, we might set a record for the most people on a field before a high school football game that aren't wearing pads, as it is senior night here at Neville High School, and there's a lot of them. So we're in pregame, and we're welcome everyone to our broadcast. As you see, we get through a lot of this senior night. There's a lot of seniors in this class, and but in about 30 minutes, we're going to have the kickoff here. About 25, actually. We will have kickoff here from Bill Ruppel Stadium, but as always, we're going to check in with our good friend Neil Shaw and this week's edition of Neville Legends. So enjoy.
It's time for another installment of Neville Legends, where I mine deep into the vault of the black and gold to find those nuggets of Neville history. Once again, folks, as we deep into the season with Neville Legends, we now approach the Neville Bastrop game. We'll get into that, of course, here on Neville Legends, where I dig into these nuggets of Neville history. I have here with me John Diaz, who was Mr. Louisiana football in 2012, but a four-year starter. John, what are you up to these days?
Living in paradise. Assistant coaching here, back where it all started. Kind of getting back to my roots a little bit. Resetting and just passing along the knowledge in the game to these next and upcoming athletes, and hopefully they can make the same runs that I did when I was here.
Now let's look back through the Neville Bastrop history, which actually dates back to 1931, like the Ruston series. So it is a series or a rivalry that is 90 years in the making. Now, Neville leads the overall series decisively, and in fact, since 2001, either Neville or Bastrop has won the district championship from the regular season. And in the undefeated year of 2011, in the regular season, Neville won by a score of 23-6, a very tough game. But it was the year prior, in 2010, that was one of the wildest games Neville fans have ever witnessed.
In the throw, gets pressure, gets sacked.
Ricky White.
I think he had enough of that business, don't you?
Well, that's one time the Bastrop Rams didn't make two.
John, I mentioned Bastrop. Now let's go back to 2010. What a game.
Yeah.
What was going on in that game in 2010, man?
We had to find a way to win, man. We just had to find a way to win, and we were having success that night running the ball, and so we just kind of stuck with it and did my part. Gave the ball to multiple guys, and guys were able to get loose. And we get to the end of the game, and I look up, and he said, "Do you know you just rushed for 300 yards?" I said, "No, I didn't. It's just a normal game for me." But I was able to set a new record that night, and so we enjoyed it. We celebrated, and it was a fun night down in Bastrop.
All right, now let's further that by saying it was a 55-44 game. Okay,
yes.
I mean you've got a game here that scored almost 100 points.
Yeah.
Never would you have thought that in a District 2-4A game.
No, not even. I mean, and like you said, I mean, we had to find a way to win. We slowed them down a couple of times on defense, and we made some pretty explosive plays on offense. So we figured out a way to win, but it was definitely high scoring.
That wild win in 2010 is exactly 11 years ago to the date, October 29th, as to this game in 2021. Good luck and go Tigers.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And I really hope you enjoyed that segment from Neil. As you can see, these Tiger senior football players are being introduced, and we will get a shot of them. Maybe we can get we got a couple of new faces. Look at, I think Trey's down there, so we can see some of these seniors coming through. You can hear Miss Dana Jefferson over the PA system. Let's kind of check in with her for just a little bit. As we're going through these seniors, you just saw Nick Gibson come through, as you see him on your screen. And now they're honoring senior running back Dakota Mitchell. There's Briard and Nabnett, as the Tigers have a lot of seniors here. There's Landon Sorrell. His dad, David, the Neville soccer coach. There's big Andre Shaw. As you can see, we are into the 60s here. There's Anichi Sledge. Young man's got a lot of opportunities in front of him. Right now committed to Baylor. And here's Logan Smith right there, number 64. They're moving into the middle. And there's Big Will right there with his parents, Holly and Brian. There we go. Whoa. And Tristan Osborne, Tiger tight end. And then Will Jones out there with his parents, Krista and Brad. There's Ben Landry, Tiger receiver. We're in the 80s, folks. We got two more here. And then we're going to check in with our man, Pickham Grissom. There's Isaiah Brown, the Tiger defensive lineman. And then there's Derek Harris, one of our former Origin Bank Players of the Week right there with his parents. So nice round of applause from the Tiger faithful as we've introduced all of the Tiger senior football players. And you see we've got band and cheerleaders, Bengals, Tigerettes, all that, all ongoing. So we're going to continue our pregame as we toss it to our man, Coach Vince Burks, or as you know him, Mr. Pickham Grissom, for tonight's picks. Take it away, Vince.
It's week 9 of the LHSA football season. I got some good picks for you this week after a bye week. Hope you guys enjoy. In Class 4A, the feature game this week is the Neville Tigers versus the Bastrop Rams. The last time that the Bastrop Rams beat Neville was 2008 when they won 22-10. The Tigers own a 12-game win streak since that time, and I think that they'll keep it up this week as they'll beat the Bastrop Rams here at home. A.J. Allen has been huge this week, and Brett Battlefield has returned from a knee injury, and he looked very good 2 weeks ago when he returned for the Tigers. The Tigers used that bye week this week to prepare for the Rams, while the Rams were on the road last week, losing again. When it's all said and done, I think A.J. Allen has a huge night, and the Tigers defense will pitch a shutout. The Tigers win this week, big, 54-0 over Bastrop. Once again, guys, it's been Mr. Pick'em with your Week 9 picks. Hope you guys enjoy.
All right, hope you enjoyed that. We'll have more from Vince as he interviews one of the Tiger. Who did he interview? It was Courtney Wallace. We'll have that at halftime. Folks, you see we're in pregame here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. And right now it's time for a commercial break. We're going to take a 2-minute break. A 2-minute break, and when we come back, we will have more halftime highlights for you here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3, so stay tuned.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Come by Melvin's Restaurant before and after the game for the best burgers and ribeyes in town. Melvin's Restaurant are proud supporters of the Neville Tigers and are home to Tiger Talk with Jeff Tannehill every Wednesday night. Come by Melvin's Restaurant, located on 1128 Oliver Road in Monroe, or call them at 318-325-2055. That's Melvin's Restaurant in Monroe.
Welcome back in, Tiger fans, to pregame here for Neville versus Bastrop. And we have made it into the Tigerettes, and senior night festivities are about to wrap up. So we welcome you in, as always, to the Family Solutions broadcast booth here high atop Bill Ruppel Stadium. And real quick, our good friend Jared Floyd, meteorologist extraordinaire over there at KTVE, did us a favor, and we got some cool weather coming out here this evening. I hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully, if you couldn't make it here, you're enjoying it on your patio watching us here on the Neville Tiger Network. And so real fast, let's check in with Jared with his weather prediction for this evening.
Hey guys, thanks so much. Obviously, the cloudy conditions will make for kind of a dreary night for football, but the good news is the patchy drizzle and light rain shouldn't be much of an issue. Temperatures right now hovering in the upper 50s. They've been there for, to be honest with you, the last day or so. As we go into the nighttime hours tonight, kickoff temperature should be right at the 58, 59 degree mark, and really temperatures really won't fluctuate that much through the overnight and into the later part of the game. Winds will stay breezy out of the northwest, so again, passing and kicking game could see some headaches here and there. Aside from that, it'll be a cool night for football. Overcast skies likely to hang around. If we do see some clearing, temperatures would fall rather quickly, but really not counting on that happening until after the game's over. Other than that, guys, have a great call. Enjoy the game, and go Tigers.
Man, thanks, Jared. I mean, just really going above and beyond. We're adding stuff here to the Neville Tiger Network. I know I impressed Robert up here.
I had to take my headset off.
As we welcome Robert Lane to the broadcast. And, Robert, you've been in a few Neville Bastrop battles.
Yep, no doubt. It dates back to 2001. Coach McCarty and I were talking down there on the track. And, of course, time passes us by, and my freshman year was 1999. We did not play Bastrop. My sophomore year, we did not play Bastrop. It started my junior year at Bastrop. We beat them. My senior year, they came here and beat us. They had a great senior class. It was a great game.
Yeah.
And from then on, this has been a rivalry ever since.
Yeah.
I know we had played them in the past, maybe in the 90s, 80s, but it seems like the early 2000s is when this game became a big rivalry, and it's been that way ever since.
And I mean, not to take anything away, it was, they called them the Hurricane Katrina guys that came in there. I mean, guys like Randall Mackey and those guys that came in there, but some hellacious athletes over there at Bastrop. They rattled off 3 state championships. The LHSA did end up taking them away, but we know who won those state championships, and just that really kicked off Brad Bradshaw coming into town. Now Brad Bradshaw, just the AD over there at Bastrop, and it's been widely reported among the high school football circles of all the reclassification, and it kind of points to maybe what the Bastrop Rams are going through. You see their record right there, sitting at 1-7, and it's not the typical Bastrop you see, but they're dropping down into 3A next year due to attendance, and there's a lot of factors we could get into over there in Bastrop, but hopefully that move to 3A will maybe inspire a little bit more confidence in these young men from Morehouse Parish.
Yeah, no doubt. I was watching them warm up, and they just don't have the numbers that they used to have.
Yeah.
As far as actual bodies out there playing football, 9th grade through 12th grade. So they've had their struggles this year, but they have a lot of good athletes. I watched them on tape. They've got some athletes. They have struggled a little bit on offense with just bad plays, and that's what's got them in a hole. And once you get in a hole early, it's hard to climb back out. So they've got some athletes that Neville's going to have to stop tonight. But again, Bastrop's got to try to eliminate the bad plays that they've been having. They run the spread offense, so they'll try to throw it around and get it to their athletes. Defensively, they'll show a 3-man and 4-man front, play man. Again, they've got some good athletes over there. One thing I noticed, they hadn't really played that hard, it looked like on tape. But again, they've got some guys, and that they're going to come in here fired up, ready to play, being that it's Neville. So that's going to be something that Neville's going to have to withstand early on, and try to hit them in the mouth early and get up on them.
Yeah, nothing really to say here. I mean, a 1-7 Bastrop Rams not have much hopes for making the playoffs right now, but if you can strike lightning and knock off second-ranked team in the state in the Neville Tigers, it would definitely be a season maker for these young men. So Tigers going to have to come out and play here. We are in pregame, so we're going to take probably our final break here of pregame as we've got, you see the cheerleaders and the Tiger line out there. Tigers hadn't made it out of the tunnel just yet, so we're going to take another 2-minute break. And then when we return, we'll have the Tigers' entrance to the field as well as Robert's keys to the game and a whole lot more. So stay tuned right here on the Neville Tiger Network. We'll be right back.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Let Tenori's Own Louisville help you with your special gift needs, offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
whether you're dining in or grabbing to go. At Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Welcome back, everybody, into pregame here as you see the shot of the tunnel as the Tigers make their way on there, and the Bastrop Rams have just taken the field. So as we await the Tigers to come on out. A couple of guys peeking in there. You see the Tigers coming out of the tunnel. They look ready to play, and we hope they are. So that is a hungry-looking bunch. I mean, we're getting closer and closer to the playoffs. Just this game and next Thursday night, as the Tigers will take on Huntington next Thursday. That's a Thursday night game, everybody. So just make sure you check your calendars for that one. And there's the smoke as the Tigers are about ready to come out. You know, there's nothing like that, Robert. I mean, he's sitting down there ready to come out on a Friday night, getting hyped up no matter who you play. But that first deal is coming through, man, and
nothing like Neville's line either. It's pretty impressive.
Now there's your Tigers as they make it out onto the field. Real quick, let's get into Robert's keys to the game.
Yes, Stuart. Offensively, we can't have any drive-killing penalties like we had against Franklin Parish. We started out fast against Franklin Parish, had some unsportsmanlike penalties, holding, jumping offsides, things like that. And the next thing you know, you look up, it's only 14-0 at half. So we don't want to do that. And O-line's got to dominate up front early, get this run game for Neville going, and try to put some points on the board. Defensively, we need to get some stops early. We don't need to let Bastrop have anything to play for. We can't let them get excited and let these athletes get going like we know they have. So we got to come out and hit them in the mouth early.
The defenses, that's, talking about creating turnovers and getting those 3 and outs. And as you get out there, we can pull that down. We'll see the color guard is here from Bastrop High School. It's comprised of 4 seniors from Bastrop. And while carrying the national colors, the color guard is commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jiron Young. Our Louisiana state flag is being carried by Cadet Captain Alea Winfield, and the 2 guards under arms are Cadet Captain Tony Sims and Cadet Command Sergeant Major William Hightower. The Bastrop High School Junior ROTC program is under the leadership of retired Colonel Stephen Jesselink and Staff Sergeant retired Michael Williams. So we will go to the presentation of colors right now. A great rendition of our national anthem by the Neville High School Marching Band, and a nice little job of kind of bringing these two schools together as the junior ROTC program from Bastrop presented the colors on the 50-yard line as we get prepared for the captains. For the Bastrop Rams, it looks like that's number 57, Michael Smith, and I think that's number 13. You talked about him, Cameron Jackson, the junior linebacker. For the Tigers, you've got number 27, Dakota Mitchell, and number 7, Griffin McGee. Let's toss it down to our sideline reporter. First time we've spoke to him here in pregame, Jason Ewing, for the coin toss.
That's good about right there. That's good. Okay, you're the visitor tonight, so you get to call it. You're going to call heads or tails? Heads. He says you're going to call heads, okay? If I drop it, we'll do it again, okay? You're just heads. You've won the toss. What you want to do? Defer. You want to defer? Okay. You want to take the ball? Yes, sir. Which way would you like to kick? Kick that way? Okay, y'all stand this way. Y'all line.
All right, you see that? Bastrop wins the toss. They're going to defer. The Tigers will defend the Forsyth end zone, the north end zone, if you will. So thanks, Jason, for bringing that to us. And, you know, Robert, here we are. We're about 3 minutes away, getting close to kickoff as they've kind of reset everything. The Tiger special teams set to kick it away. And Neville versus Bastrop. But if you saw in these pregame pictures, you were counting.
Yeah.
During this. Tell me how many you've counted.
If I counted correctly, it was 31 Bastrop players to 84 Neville players dressed out.
Yeah, and you could tell by the stands on the other side, this is not your typical Neville Bastrop
not at all.
crowd.
Not at all. It's a shock, to be honest. These games, like, going back to when I played, which is a long time ago and nobody cares about, but in the early 2000s through the mid-2000s, this game, there would be standing room only on the track.
Yeah.
And it was a huge game with a lot of very, very talented athletes, a lot of speed, and a lot of people that played at the next level in college and even into the NFL. So,
well, it's just I hope for Coach Sherrod, Cedric Sherrod over there at Bastrop, that he can rekindle this deal.
Yeah.
And I got confidence in it that he can. But here we go. About to kick things off as DeLawrence Wilson is set to kick it off here about 2 minutes early. It's going to be a squibber down. It's going to get all the way down to, that's AJ. Makes a cut around the 30, makes another cut at the 35, spins out of a tackle, and he's going to be down. That's probably going to be a face mask as a flag comes in there, and some extracurricular activities early on as AJ was brought down at the 38-yard line, and that's going to be a face mask, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like they got his face mask in kind of the scrum there as he was going down. And I tell you, number 13, Cameron Jackson for Bastrop, I was watching him. He's a player. That's who threw the Neville guy kind of into the sideline there.
Yeah.
He's aggressive, and you got some good-looking kids for Bastrop. I'm looking at them here. I mean, they really do have some good-looking kids.
Not much depth.
It's just, that's right, it's not much depth.
That penalty is going to cross the 50-yard line. They're going to bring it back to the Bastrop 47, and that's where the Tigers will take over their first drive of the night. Brett Batterford leads his troops out there. A.J. Allen dots the I behind him. Snap is taken. A.J. has it along the left side. He's got running room. Makes a cut at the 40. He makes a couple of cuts. He's still on his feet. 10, 5, touchdown, Tigers. First play, 47-yard scamper by A.J. Allen, and the Tigers are off and running.
Yeah, I'm not sure Bastrop got lined up right. They had 3 down linemen, but the defensive end to the field was way inside. And our guard and tackle and tight end basically just released and didn't have anybody to block. They lost containment, and A.J. did what he normally does.
All right, here is the extra point on Briard and Nabnett. Snaps back, kick is up. And it's good. So with 11:39 to go in the first quarter, Tigers rush out to a 7-0 lead. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. Stay tuned to 98.3 FM and the Neville Tiger Network.
Let Tenori's Own Louisville help you with your special gift needs, offering a wide variety of products to make any Tiger happy. Go visit Tenori's, located at 801 Louisville Avenue, or give them a call at 318-325-4100. That's Tenori's on Louisville.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see them in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
All right, everybody, welcome back here into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. That's Tommaso Polvereri set to kick this one off after the 47-yard A.J. Allen touchdown, and that's a touchback as Polvereri puts it on the tee in Tigers in the south end zone, and the Rams will take over their first possession at the 20-yard line. And if we got that replay here from A.J.'s touchdown run right here on the Parker Alexander Law Firm replay. Well, we'll get to it here in just a minute. As we'll check back in on that one. So, there's a quarterback for Bastrop. That's Jamarian Hawkins. He's a sophomore for the Rams. Going to turn and hand it off to the single back. He's met around the 21-yard line and going to be down there. That's Ty Manyweather, another sophomore for the Rams. And you're going to see that theme right here. If you look down this whole roster, there is two seniors.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier, and on defense, number 57 is a very good-looking kid, Michael Smith.
Yeah.
He's one of the seniors.
Yeah.
But it's 10th, 9th, and not many juniors either. You're looking at a very, very young team out here.
There's Hawkins. Going to toss this one out to his little wide receiver screen right there. That's number 80, Jamarcus Johnson. Not much doing. The Tigers were right there to take care of that catch. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 9. Still look like that was the quarterback moving a piece of tape off the field. They got a big tight end in there. That's number 53. Hawkins back again to throw. He's looking for Johnson, overthrows him. And they're going to be 4 and out here on the first possession. Punt it right back to the Tigers.
And Stuart, I was watching in warm-ups, Hawkins, the quarterback, number 2, and I'm looking at. I was expecting him to be at least a junior, if not a senior. Watching him throw, looking at his body, and he's definitely a good athlete and a talent out here. Just watching him warm up.
I think that's DeLawrence Wilson set to punt it away. They're looking for an extra man. Here he comes. The Tigers bring a man off. So they traded some guys here. And now they're going to take a timeout. So Bastrop's taking a timeout. We're going to take one too. 1 minute break. We'll be right back right here on the Neville Tiger Network in Sunny 98.3.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done.
I called.
But never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you, and that's for real.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville.
And welcome back as that ball is picked up by Brady Menzina around the 50-yard line. He's going to be forced out of bounds at the Bastrop 42-yard line. So real fast, now we've got the replays worked out. Let's hit the that touchdown run by A.J. on the first offensive play of the game here, brought to you by Parker Alexander Law Firm. Left side, he's got running. There it is. Makes a cut at the 40. He might make with that move. I thought makes a couple of cuts. He's still on his feet, and then getting down to the 5 and scoring. So A.J. doing his thing. So 1st and 10 now for the Tigers from the Bastrop 42-yard line. We're just under 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, you couldn't have started any faster offensively to score on the first play on about a 45-yard run.
And then a hard count right there forces the Bastrop Rams to jump off sides, and that encroachment's going to mark off another 5 yards. Going to spot this one on the 37. It'll be 1st down and 5 for the Tigers. And outside of those two seniors, when we played Bastrop in JV over there, I saw it, and it was low snap. There's A.J. has it, makes a man miss around the 35. He's going to fall forward for about 4 yards as it's going to set up 2nd down and 1. And if you saw the end of that play there, Will got blocked all the way down to the 20.
Yeah, you know, he makes it tough on these referees because he dominates people so much, you know. And I was watching the referee, and it's just, I don't know what to say about him. He just mauled that guy.
Yeah. Here's the 2nd down play. Hand this to A.J. He's got a cutback lane. He cuts again at the 19. He's free. There's a flag on the play. He's going to step out of bounds at around the 8, and that's probably going to be a hold on the Tigers. Flag dropped around the 22-yard line. Let's focus there on the officials. He's going to have it at the – there it is, the hold against Neville. That's going to bring this one back.
You know, when you got such a great back like A.J. Allen and can do so many good things by changing direction and cutting back against the grain, it makes it very difficult as a blocker, whether it was a receiver or a lineman. When you're blocking thinking the play's going one way and all of a sudden the back goes out the back door, the defense sees it, but you don't. And so all you can do is hold on, and that split second, that's what the referee sees is when the jersey stretches, that's when you get the holding call there. And that's what I think happened there when A.J. cut back against the grain.
All right, so as it's 2nd down and 1. And another jump there by the Rams is going to give the Tigers a 1st down. So mark on 5. As we're at the 32, we'll get down to the 27, and the Tigers will have another Sonic drive-in on North 18th Street, 1st down. And
looked like they got number 56 there for Bastrop, Latavius Martin, who is a sophomore and a good looking kid, but just, you know, he's just a 10th grader.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Batterford hands it to A.J. He makes a cut at the 25. He's going to score. 27-yard touchdown from A.J. Allen. He made one cut around the 20, and that was it. So I think that's – what do we got? We've actually, with a couple of penalties, we've ran 4 offensive plays, 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, yeah.
2 touchdowns. A.J. with his 2nd touchdown of the night. He's already getting close to 100 yards of rushing. At 47 on the first one, and they started that one around the 42. So and he carried it
30 yards there.
Yeah, right there. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good from Briard and Abnett. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Tigers lead the Rams 14-0. We're taking a 1-minute break. We'll be right back here on the Neville Network and Sunday 98.3.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Go Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Go Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Go Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Go Family Health.
Come by Melvin's Restaurant before and after the game for the best burgers and ribeyes in town. Melvin's Restaurant are proud supporters of the Neville Tigers and are home to Tiger Talk with Jeff Tannehill every Wednesday night. Come by Melvin's Restaurant, located on 1128 Oliver Road in Monroe, or call them at 318-325-2055. That's Melvin's Restaurant in Monroe.
All right, welcome back as Tommaso Polverari puts his leg into this one. This one's going to be returnable. That's Joseph Payton, has it around the 5, breaks a couple of tackles. He's free in the backfield. He's finally brought down at the 37-yard line and didn't see who actually got it. I think that might be 35, Robert Graves on the stop for the Tigers, but a nice return by Joseph Payton, and the Tigers actually this is the second drive for Bastrop. They went 3 and out on their first drive, gained a yard. Jamarian Hawkins has 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. They're going to throw this one quick. They got their man. That's number 80 again, Jamarcus Johnson. He's been the only target of Hawkins. He's going to get out across the 40 to the 42-yard line, set up 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, good first down play right there by Bastrop. Well executed. Just threw the old Tennessee screen out there to the wide receiver and released the guard and the tackle to go block. Got 5 yards there on first down.
Yeah, same formation. Hawkins turns to throw this one again. He's looking deep, well covered, and it falls incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd down now for the Rams as they try to take a shot downfield out of the, 5 offensive plays they've run. They've had one run and 4 passes. Here's a 3rd down play. Hawkins looking for his receiver. It's overthrown. Well covered by Griffin McGee. It's going to be incomplete. And the Rams are going to have to punt this football away.
Yeah, they blitzed him right there and got a little pressure, made him throw the ball early, and that just didn't make an accurate throw. And good coverage there by Griffin McGee here to the wide side of the field, covering the flat route and forcing another punt.
Once again, it was DeLawrence Wilson set to punt this football away. Tigers leading the Rams 14-0. 5:22 to go here in the first quarter of play. High snap, he's got it. Punt is away. Menzina's backing away from it, and it's going to take a big Bastrop roll down to the Neville 11s where they're going to down it. And the Tigers, a little more green in front of them than they've had on the first 2 drives. Both of their first drives actually started on the Bastrop side of the 50.
Yeah, that was a pretty good punt. Tough punt to catch as Menzina was back there, and you don't want to try to be a hero right there and run up and let it bounce off your shoulder pad. That was kind of a line drive kick. So good job letting it go, and we'll start from about the 11-yard line here.
Yep. You see that end zone cam. Brought to you by 3B Outdoors. Tigers back out there. A new running back. That's Derek Gibson beside Batterford. He's going to be to his right. Tight end Jones in there as they bring across. That's Menzina on the little pitch forward. He's got running room across the 20 out to the 24. And that'll be another Sonic drive-in first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, Neville likes that play. They ran it last week or 2 weeks ago against Minden and had some success. And it is a forward pass. And Menzina does a good job of it. It's a glorified sweep is what it is. And they got to get the ball outside, put some pressure on these guys outside and get them running sideline to sideline. So good play there on first down.
All right. Here is the snap. Batterford's going to take this one himself. He's got running room to the left side. He's across the 30, still on his feet. Broke a tackle at the 35, needs to get down, and he finally does. There's a flag coming in late right there. He's out to the 39-yard line. That's going to be a Sonic first down, but we'll wait and see what the flag is. Looks like probably a face mask.
Yeah.
If you believe what the side judge was telling you, might tack on a few more to the end of this run. Yep, face mask on the defense. Didn't see that. We'll take a look at that run again from Batterford. Or we will. On that Parker Alexander replay, here's Brett. Let's see if we saw who kind of got the face mask. They kind of turned away from us after he broke that, and then looked like one of them got him around the head. Yeah, right there. So another Sonic drive-in first down for the Tigers. Batterford looks around now. Empty backfield. They've got A.J. in the slot here to the near side along with Menzina. That's Jackson, the lone receiver, to the far side. Going to bring Jackson across the formation, and now they're going to blow this one dead.
It looked like Menzina left maybe just a hair early.
Yep. Procedure against the Tigers. That'll back them up 5, back to the 50. It'll be first down and 15.
I like seeing A.J. out here in the slot. You know, obviously we did it against Ruston on the last play of the game in the first game of the season and connected to beat Ruston there on a big play. But I love A.J. in space, especially out here. And getting the ball to him out on the outside in space is always a good thing.
Once again, empty backfield. Now they put Jackson in motion. Looks like they might be running the same play. They got Jackson out in the flat. He's across the 50. He's going to break a tackle. Still on his feet. Gets out to the 42-yard line. Going to get the penalty yards back plus about 3. Set up second down and 7.
And great job by Batterford. And I love the play call. You saw what the defense did with A.J. in the slot. They just, when he released, everybody backed up.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore it opened up the little flat route there. And Batterford went through his read and dumped it off to him. And we got, 7-8 yards right there on first down. So great play call. Great job using A.J. kind of as a decoy.
Yeah. Derek Gibson back in the backfield besides Batterford. He's going to put Will Jones, in motion. His quick pitch out to Derek Gibson. He's got running room. Makes a cut around the 40. He's getting out to the sideline. There's a flag coming in late, and he's out of bounds at the 30-yard line, but I think this one's going to come back.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to have a hold out there on the receiver for Neville, blocking on the edge. And Will Jones released and had a great block out there to kind of free Neville's running back, and they got out there on the outside, and Neville's receiver just got his arms extended. And again, when the referees see the jersey pull, they're going to call hold. You got to keep your hands in tight and try to pull them to you. If you're going to hold them, you can't get your arms extended. That's when the flag comes out.
All right, so we're going to have second down and 10 now as they move that back to the 45-yard line. 2:56 to play here in the first quarter. Tigers leading the Rams 14-0. Gibson remains in the backfield, and they're going to play action this. Throw is a little high, looking for Menzina, who was open. Nice route there. He was past the chains around the 33, and pass sailed a little bit high.
Yeah, just got to stick it on him there. Just threw it just a hair high. Sprinting out, you always got to work on getting your shoulders downhill. And that time when Batterford released it, his shoulders were just a little up, and it caused that ball to sail. He threw a good ball.
Yeah.
Came out very good, but just a hair high.
Now A.J. back in the game, and he will be directly behind Brett Batterford. You've got Menzina to the near side. That's Jackson to the far side. Batterford looking to throw. He's got Jackson. He's got run room. He's got the first down. And he's going to be out of bounds at around the 25-yard line. That'll be another Sonic drive-in first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, good job just throwing the screen out there.
Yeah.
And good job by Jackson getting loose and getting positive yards and getting the first down.
Tigers driving here. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gibson back in for Neville. They're going to hand it to him up the middle, straight up the gut. Nice run there by Derek Gibson. About 5 yards out to the 20 of Bastrop, and it'll be 2nd down and 5. And the push that the Tigers are getting on this Bastrop defensive line is impressive.
I was just watching Will again, and he's driving his guy back, and it always seems to end up right in front of the referee. And these referees don't see this on a weekly basis, you know, and so it catches their attention, and it's just impressive.
Batterford looking to throw. He's got Menzina, and he dropped it. Nice coverage there by number 15. That's Montavious Mansfield. Hit him right as the ball got there, jarred it loose. It'll be incomplete and bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers.
Yeah, good throw. Just the Bastrop defender was sitting on the hitch, and he broke as Batterford threw the ball and made a good play. He got there as the ball got to Neville's receiver, Menzina, and was able to get his hand in there and knock it out. So good play there by the Bastrop defender.
Bastrop switches out. Defensive lineman bringing, he got 5 guys, or actually 4 down there. This time Batterford's going to take it himself, weaves his way. He's brought down, kind of spun backwards as he's close to the first down. Had to get to the 15. I think they're going to spot him down around the 14, and it'll be 4th down and 1 for the Tigers. I expect them to go for it.
Yeah.
So a 4th down upcoming here for the Tigers. Good to see Derek Gibson getting some reps there, senior running back.
Yep. He's done a good job when he's had the opportunity to be in there. I think he had a few fumbles early on, but
they got to get this play in.
Yeah,
we're under 5 seconds
call timeout
to go here. They got it. They're going to hand this to Gibson. He's got running room. He's got the first down, and he's going to be down across the 10 to the 8-yard line, and it's going to set up 1st and goal for the Tigers from the 8, and that might be the last play of the first quarter. As we watch this tick off, are they going to try to get another one off? 2-1. They're not going to happen. They're going to call it. That's the end of the first quarter. The Tigers lead the Rams 14-0, but they're driving. We'll be back after a 1-minute break right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport, New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
All right, everybody, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. You see it's the start of the second quarter. The Tigers lead the Rams 14-0, and they're driving. They have a 1st and goal at the Bastrop 8-yard line. So it has been a pretty lopsided match thus far, as AJ's got a couple of touchdowns, some long runs. Now Derek Gibson is kind of spelling him there. Batterford still in. And I think you're going to see, especially the line, you're going to see them play a half if this thing gets out of there. You got to keep kind of your game shape in there. Batterford moves Benzina across the formation. He's looking to throw. Batterford didn't like his first option. He's going to run it. Benzina might have a block, and Batterford's going to be in for the score. An 8-yard touchdown run for Brett Batterford, no flags, and the Tigers have a 3-touchdown lead.
Yeah, good job by Batterford. Went through his progression, wasn't there. Bastrop looked like they covered it pretty good, and he was able to use his legs to get out of the pocket and get in the end zone.
All right. Briard and Nabnett steps it off, ready for this extra point. Kicking to the north end zone. That's towards Forsyth Avenue. High snap. Batterford has it. The kick is up. And it's good. 11:49 to go in the second quarter. Tigers lead the Rams 21-0. We'll be right back after this 1-minute break. Stay tuned.
I'm Matt Dickerson, and I'm a satisfied 3B equipment rental customer. So I called Matt because we were trying to get our plots together for dove season. He brought this equipment out to us, dropped it off, unloaded it for us, and really made the whole process very easy. I know Matt does real well in the service department, and through some other rental experiences we've had with him, the tractor that he dropped off for us was in brand new condition. Everything was in good shape. It's good to know that you can count on equipment when he drops it off. I'd highly recommend Matt Bridges and 3B Outdoors for all your equipment rental needs.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
All right, everybody, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Tommaso's kickoff, if you're watching, trust us, went in the end zone. He got past one of the Bastrop deep men and rolled into the end zone for a touchback. So as we work on trying to get these officials to give us a full minute, we're working on it. I know the way this one's going, they're probably going to want this thing to get
chilly
rolling here.
and windy. And
But we hadn't checked in with our sideline guy, Jason Ewing, and I see him down there roaming around the 15-yard line. And, Jason, I can't see you. You shifted colors on me. You got a black pullover tonight.
Yeah, I went warm tonight.
Yeah. Well, and there's a timeout on the field, so we'll keep it here. We'll keep it here as Tigers having to take time out as – switching out some guys on defense. So, Jason, let's talk about this, just the difference in that kind of the atmosphere. It's in your typical Neville Bastrop atmosphere.
No, it's definitely not. It's very subdued, to say the least. I think everybody's just cold, and the wind's kind of clipping through here pretty good, and it's going to be a long night.
For you, it's toasty up here in the box.
Yeah, we're real warm. Robert and I are great up here.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know why I signed up for the sideline game. I will tell you this: the plumber on the first play of the game, which today's his first game back, looked like he messed up his knee again, and they took him back to the locker room. So we'll have to check on him at halftime.
Goodness, man, I hope that. I know he was excited to get back. Saw him at practice this week. All right, here's a pass. Ball pops out. I don't know. Are they going to say he caught it? They are, and then fumbled it out of bounds. So that's going to be a 2-yard gain. That was a different receiver. That was Davenport that hauled that one in from Hawkins. And now we are, what's that, 2nd down and 8, I believe, for the Rams. Sorry, we got a lot of stuff going on up here. I was like, I couldn't hear anything. I was making sure everything was right. Here goes Hawkins, drops back to pass again. He's probably going to run this one. He's going to be met by Dubose. He might have lost a yard on that one. And a great job by Dubose keying on the quarterback, staying where he was, and he forced him out of bounds. So they're saying he lost a yard. That's going to be third down and 9 here for the Rams. Shows fourth, there's third. They flipped it over on the other side as you see the Tiger defense down there. Hadn't had much time. This for the first time in a while. That Tiger defense hadn't been out there a lot.
I know. It's actually the offense has taken control and used up some clock.
Here's Bastrop. Nope, they're going to blow this one dead. I don't know if it's as a timeout called by Bastrop.
Looks like it was a flag.
Illegal procedure against the Rams. That's going to back them up 5 yards and make that third down and 9, third down and 14. So not much going right for Bastrop here tonight. And go ahead.
Stuart, I'm looking at Bastrop's offensive line, and I believe that their entire offensive line is freshmen and sophomores.
Hawkins once again drops back to throw. That's picked off by Hinton Roberts. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Tigers. That might be Hinton's first touchdown as a Tiger right there.
He read the play great, stepped in front of the throw, and he was off to the races for 6.
Man, he did. I saw it. We saw it happening.
Yeah,
just
it
sitting
was right here. Yeah,
and I saw Hinton break on it and takes it in for the score. Tigers tackle on 6 more. And now Briard and Nabnett set to kick the extra point. And the Tigers off and rolling. I mean, they could score on every possession here if they wanted to.
Yeah, and that was a defensive score.
And that was a defensive score. Yeah. Right. There's the kick by Nabnett. It's good. 28-0 Tigers. 11:14 to go in the first half. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. This is the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3 FM.
You told me one click.
You told me one call.
You told me you'll get it done.
I called.
But never got you.
Instead, I was handed off to someone else.
In fact, I never even met you.
Are you even for real?
Don't be misled. If you've been injured, you deserve to meet with the actual attorney you saw on TV.
At Parker Alexander, you'll meet with me.
Or me.
We'll fight to get the money you deserve.
Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you, and that's for real.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back as the Rams take the kickoff from Paul Ferrari out to the 26-yard line. And that's where they'll take over first and 10. Rams yet to have a first down here tonight. I believe their total yards are probably somewhere around 5.
Yeah.
And they've had a few penalties. And we'll check in. Jake, another member of our team, Jay Traylor, doing the stats for us. We'll have those up to date for you here at halftime. We do have some halftime presentations tonight. Tonight they announced the Tiger Friend of the Year and Alumni of the Year, and we've got some familiar faces to the network getting some honors tonight, so we'll have that for you at halftime. There's a handoff. I think that's 3. Ty Manyweather on the carry. And it was, and that's not going to be for much. Actually, no gain on the play, and it'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, good job by the Tiger defense stopping the run there. Just got to keep playing if you're Neville. You got to keep trying to execute. Obviously it's 28-0 here in the second quarter, and you just want to keep playing and working your assignments.
Tigers showing a little blitz there. They're going to get the Tigers for a jump right there. I think that was,
looked like it was
Anichi.
Yeah.
Kind of got a little ahead of himself. That's going to mark off 5 yards, make it second down and 5.
Yeah, it's tough. Being the nose guard right there, you're right over the ball, but you're also the quarterback's right in your ear too, and so you got to train your mind and your body to go off of the ball and not the snap count.
There's Hawkins. 3 wide receivers out. He's looking for 80 again. Can't haul it in. Well covered by the Tigers. And it's going to fall incomplete and be 3rd down and 5 from the Bastrop 31. Under 10 minutes to play. The Tigers lead the Rams 28-0. And
hey, I kind of want to go back to what Robert was talking about earlier about how big Lance Hurd is.
Yeah.
I just happened to be standing on the sidelines, and he came up and stood behind me.
Yeah.
The sky went dark. He's a big man.
He is a big man. All right. Hawkins back, got a single receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. A couple of backs up front. The whistles are going to blow this one dead. This is probably procedure against Bastrop, and it is.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. They have some talent out there. I mean, I'm impressed with the quarterback. He looks good. He throws the ball well. They just hadn't quite got it together yet, as a team. And mostly because it's 9th and 10th graders out there playing.
Yeah.
They're almost, they're like JV guys.
See a good shot of the Tiger defensive line right there.
Yep. Good looking crew.
And Fobbs White. D'Angelo Woods, the linebackers, actually likes to play a little D end. All right, here's back to 3rd down and 10. Hawkins going to throw the screen, and it's well covered. Brought down, I think, Breland Robinson, the first Tiger to get there, and it might have gained a yard. And that's going to bring the Bastrop punt team out as it's going to set up 4th down and 9.
Yeah, good job on Neville getting off the field there and creating the punt. Get this Tiger offense back on the field with around 8 minutes here in the second quarter.
This is, I mean, it's just I hate to. I'm not laughing.
No,
but I mean, it's just I just can't wrap my head around this.
I know. Yep.
DeLawrence Wilson set to punt it away for the Rams. Tigers come after it. Don't quite get there. A nice punt. Benzina calls for the fair catch and makes it at the 41-yard line of Neville, and that's where they'll take over. We'll see who pops out. We might see Brooks Anzalone in for the first time tonight. I'm trying to get to our stat program here. There it is. Let me pull up the cumulative stats here. Nope, Batterford's out. You probably see Brooks in the second half, all right? Tigers, according to Jay Traylor, Bastrop has 17 yards of offense.
Yeah.
12 plays.
Yeah.
That's a 1.4 yard per play average. No first downs yet. Batterford turns, hands this to A.J. He's got some running room up the middle. He's got the Sonic drive-in first down. He crosses the 45 of Bastrop down to the 42, and it'll be another first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, he just eats up yardage. He's so good with his feet, so good with his body.
Yeah.
He's got such good body control when he's going through the line of scrimmage. He can put his foot in the ground and get where he needs to go, and great run there.
Before that run, he had 79 yards. They're probably trying to get A.J. back to 100, get that in, and he's still in there besides Batterford. They're going to fake it to A.J. Batterford's going to run this one. He makes a move to 25. He's got room around the right side. He's down the right far sideline. He's going to score. Wow, what a run from Brett Batterford, a 42-yard scamper for the Tiger QB.
Yeah, good job by Batterford. He was patient. He let the play develop and was able to bounce it outside and get up the sideline for a big-time run, make it 34-0 here in the second quarter.
The good thing is, as we talked, Jason mentioned earlier about Michael Plummer being back in, and he was in on that play.
Yeah,
so
he was in that whole series.
That whole
I was
series,
watching.
so
Yeah.
Might have just – you got to get back into that game shape. Good to have him back. All right, here's Briard and Abnett's extra point. Batterford fumbles it. the snap. He's got a man in the back of the end zone, and he's got it. Let's see. Was that Will Jones?
Yeah, Will Jones.
With the catch for the 2-point conversion. So a great job by Batterford. The snap got away from him. He rolls to his left. Will Jones doing his job, sits in the back of the end zone, and the Tigers tackle on 2. So now it's 36-0 Tigers. We're going to take a 30-second break and be right back after this.
I'm Matt Dickerson, and I'm a satisfied 3B equipment rental customer. So I called Matt because we were trying to get our plots together for dove season. He brought this equipment out to us, dropped it off, unloaded it for us, and really made the whole process very easy. I know Matt does real well in the service department, and through some other rental experiences we've had with him. The tractor that he dropped off for us was in brand new condition. Everything was in good shape. It's good to know that you can count on equipment when he drops it off. I'd highly recommend Matt Bridges and 3B Outdoors for all your equipment rental needs.
He just got pulled.
All right, we're back here on the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Tigers lead the Rams 36-0, 6:45 to go in the second quarter, and they're already running the clock. As Tommaso about to boot this one away, he kind of squibs this one. Tigers working on a return. It's number 20 for the Rams, has it, Joseph Payton. And he's going to be brought down hard at around the 24-yard line, and Bastrop will take over 1st and 10. And you heard Jason coming in right there. And, Jason, you saying that might be the last series for the Tiger starters.
Yeah, I think the Tigers' offense have proved their worth this evening, and they're going to be spectators for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they've done a good job. And to go back on the botched snap on the field goal, you know, Batterford, when that happens, he yells, fire, fire, fire. And Will Jones did a great job of hearing that, first of all, and then releasing and getting to where he needed to be. And Batterford did a good job of sticking it on him, and we got 2 points. That was a 2 point. That turns into a 2-point conversion. I was watching Krista Nettles or Krista Jones, and Brad Jones, the parents of Will. They were so fired up, and that's Frank Nettles' grandson, and it happened right in front of him. So glad for him on senior night to get that done. That was a big-time play.
We have a timeout taken by Bastrop, and as we'll stick it right here. Let's see if Jay's updated these old stats for us. So the Tigers so far 214 yards of total offense, 35 through the air, 179 on the ground. Batterford 5 carries for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. AJ had 4 carries for 96 yards and 2 touchdowns. AJ is averaging 24 yards a run. And Batterford's averaging almost 16. So just a completely dominant performance as you see Bastrop back out there. I was looking at 3, Ty Manyweather, thinking he might have been in at the quarterback slot, but it's not. It's Hawkins still in there. As Hawkins going to look to throw. It's bobbled, looking a little slip screen to 80 again, Johnson, and he couldn't come up with it. Tigers were bringing a little heat as the defense. The number 1 still out there on the defense side for Neville. As we get a shot of the end zone there. See Senorita Allen in there. Probably didn't want us to go there. So it was blackout Bastrop night, and you can tell that from the garb of the Tiger student section. That's a handoff again to Manyweather. They're going to lose a couple. Back to the 22-yard line. And that'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Rams.
Neville has pretty much dominated up front tonight, on the defensive line. They've done a really good job of controlling the line of scrimmage and tackling, in the running game and basically all facets. They've been able to shut Bastrop out so far.
All right. Hawkins moves some Rams around. He's going to look to throw again, and ball comes out as he was sacked. I think the Tigers have it. Fobbs White forced the fumble, and that's Kendall January recovers it, and the Tigers are in business. Well, we might let's see. The ball is going to be placed at the Bastrop 15, and you know, it's just going to be that kind of night for the Rams.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
We just had the greatest debate on the sidelines, and the senior offensive linemen have talked their way back onto the field for one more possession.
Oh, really?
Please, Coach Tannehill, please.
Good for them. Good for them.
Like, want one more. It's a running clock as here in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Which
comes Sorrell. He may not have been in the debate as he got in there a little late.
He got in there a little late. He's like, wait a second, I thought we were done. And Sorrell's back in there. AJ's back in there. He needs a few yards to get to 100. That's Brooks Anzalone in at quarterback, though. He's going to turn, hand it to AJ. Spins at the 9. He spins again at the 5. He's across the 5, maybe to the 4, and that's going to set up first and goal for the Tigers. So a 12-yard run gets AJ over the century mark for rushing right there. Anzalone is in at quarterback for the Tigers, but get AJ one more touchdown. I think he might be the goal right here as they have first and goal from the 4. 2:45 to go in the first half. Clock's running. They hand this to AJ. He makes a cut at the 4, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers, from 4 yards out. And Sorrell was giving him CPR at the end. That was cool. The Tigers have tacked on 6 more, and it's 42-0. That'll be it for AJ and company.
Yep.
As he's eclipsed the century mark, and now that's a different kicker. We've got 73. That's Jake Deal in to kick this extra point. Anzalone holds. The kick is up from Deal, and it is good. 2:35 to go in the first half. The Tigers lead the Rams 43-0. This will be a 30-second break. A 30-second break. We'll be right back here on the network and Sunny 98.3.
Baton Rouge,
Shreveport,
New Orleans.
Attorneys from all over our state are flocking to our area to handle your injury case. I'm Chad Carter.
And I'm Kevin Alexander. We didn't come in from out of town to take your case.
If you've been injured, come see us at Parker Alexander. We live and work right here in Northeast Louisiana.
Remember, we don't get paid unless you get paid. So we're here to handle your case personally.
All right, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. As you see, the Tiger special teams out there ready to go. Tommaso Polvereri set to kick this one off from the 40 after the 4-yard touchdown run by A.J. Allen. Put the Tigers up 43-0. Polvereri, he's going to have this one bounce around the 5-10. He's got to pick it up. This might be a touchdown. The Tigers fall on it at the 1. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the longest onside kick you'll ever see.
Yeah, that.
That guy, I mean, he was just expecting it to go in the end zone, and it checked up around the 1, and it never got into the end zone. The Tigers fall on it at the 1. They're going to talk about it. They might say this is a touchback. They might say this is a touchback. Just
I don't know how they.
No, they're not. They're going to place it at the 1.
It was too obvious.
Yeah, and the Tigers were on it at the 1-yard line, and here come.
And the Bastrop guy that was receiving is a sophomore. I'm looking at the roster, and it's things like that you know. Last year they didn't get to play much as freshmen. I don't know that if they had a season as a freshman team. If they did, they didn't play many games. due to COVID. So it's just lack of experience, and that hopefully is a good learning experience for him. And
the Tigers are going to have to take a timeout here as we'll kind of keep it here as the Tigers are primed to score. You do have a big swap out of players down there on the one, and Brooks Anzalone and crew. As it's just been, I can't really explain it. We haven't been this dominant against anybody this year.
No.
And from the Bastrop Rams, it just doesn't make sense.
No, and giving credit to Bastrop, they're playing with freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, they're playing.
And you got to respect them. They're playing hard. They're doing the best they can, and it's just not the sideline that you normally see.
Yeah.
They're down on numbers, and it's going to take some rebuilding, and I'm sure these coaches will get them back going. Bastrop's a great program and always has been.
Yeah, double tight end set for the Tigers. As one of the Rams, I don't know if we jumped or they jumped. Nope, I think one of the Rams pushed our left guard back a little bit. And as you look at it, some big bodies down there with some of these guys. 72, our left tackle, Jaden Owens, is a junior. He's 6'3", 290.
Yeah.
There at that left tackle. You've got Andre Shaw in there at left guard. Cameron Johnson is a sophomore, 5'10", 275-pound center. So I think that's Thomas Campbell to his right, I believe. Yeah, is that 55?
Yeah,
that is
55.
the freshman. 52 is your right tackle. That's Jaden Mays. That ball was tipped. They were trying to get it to Derek Harris, the big tight end, number 96, as the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that Anzalone's pass falls incomplete. Clock is running, or not. Actually, it's stopped with 52 seconds to place this ball. Derek Gibson is your tailback. Here, Will Jones, who caught that two-point conversion, is your tight end. Jackson and Menzina are your receivers. All right, Anzalone has it. And then everybody moves. Nobody snapped it. Everybody moved. And
I would say the play was going to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to be against the Tigers, 5 yards. And I think everybody knew the count except for the center.
Yeah. Not always bad. It's hard. It's sometimes difficult to operate when you're on the half-yard line like that.
Back it up to the 6-yard line and be second down and goal from there.
Give these new guys some room to breathe and execute your offense right here.
All right. Anzalone has it. He pitches it forward to Jackson. He makes a cut around the 5, and he's going to score. 6-yard touchdown reception. As that was a pitch forward to Aaron Jackson. So he gets in on the action. The Tigers tackle on 6 more, and they're an extra point away from a 50-burger. Jake Deal set to kick the extra point. 19 seconds to go here in the first half. Kick is up, and it's good. So 19 seconds to go. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back for the conclusion of the first half right here on the Neville Tiger Network. Your score, Bastrop 0, Neville 50.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
As you see, the Tiger cheerleaders, they're fired up. The Tigers, their highest point total of the season, sitting at 50 points here, and we got 19 seconds to go in the first half. Tommaso Polvereri set to kick it away. This time, that's a new guy back there. That's number 20, Joseph Payton, on the return for the Tigers. He's tripped up around the 28-yard line. They're going to give it to him at the 30, and the Tigers' defense is going to go there. They're going to run the clock here. Maybe they'll stop it. No, the clock's running, and that's going to be the end of the half. Wait, they're not. No. That is the end of the first half. So Tigers lead 50-0 at halftime. Let's see if we can go down to Jason and talk with Coach Tannehill at halftime and talk about a very dominant first half. Jason, take it away.
Coach, it's about the most dominant first half of football we've played in a long time, and probably set the state record for the longest onside kick.
Probably so. Just a mishap on their part. I thought that, they probably thought it went in the end zone. But, I thought we really looked sharp, though, offensively, with the ones out there. And then, defensively, defense played solid all year. So, I just, I'm proud of the way they played the first half. And, hopefully we can continue playing like this the rest of the year.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, Jason. And, folks, 50-0 your halftime score as we move into halftime. If you're with us on the radio, you're going to turn it in to Big Dave Robinson and crew for the scoreboard show that you can hear on Rock 106 after the game, I believe. And so Ashley in the booth, go ahead and you can turn it over to those guys. They'll have scores from around the area, and they always have a good time with that crew. So, but we're going to keep it here as we move into the Go Family Health halftime show here at Neville. There's some awards to be had, and it's going to be kind of a long halftime here, as I believe we'll have our band performing and the Bengals, and I believe this is Bastrop's dance line about to go. Oh, that's ours. No, it's not. They've got new uniforms.
Yeah, that's not
they
normal.
do. That's not normal. That's ours.
Yeah.
That wasn't what they wore at the Halloween pep rally today. So we'll have the Bengals here for you as well. So we are in halftime, and we have some awards to get to here later on as well. So I'm trying to get the order of everything as who's going first here? Are the Bengals going first? We will have some scores from around the area. We're also going to check in with Pickham Grissom for his talk with Neville coach and former player Courtney Wallace. But we're going to turn it over to the PA and Miss Dana Jefferson so we can take care of these NAFA awards. So stay tuned right here. We're not going anywhere.
I must apologize. My write-ups did not get in the program tonight for our alumni and friend of the year. They will be in next week's program. First of all, tonight, we want to honor our friend of the year, Brett Braddock. When Brett Braddock had lived in Houston, Neville class of 95 at Louisiana Tech, he had no idea what he was getting into. Although Brett did not attend Neville as a student, he surely attends our school now as promoter, organizer, fundraiser, you name it. He has been very active throughout the Neville Nation for at least 10 years. Brett is the owner of Braddock Land and Development, but many folks have asked if he is employed at our school. We are very proud tonight to honor Brett Braddock as our 2021 Friend of the Year. He is being presented tonight by his nominators, Nikki Jefferson Hanks, class of 91, and Michael Harvey, class of 93. Congratulations, Brett. Now, our alumnus of the year 2021, Jay Traylor. Jay Traylor has a lifelong love of Neville High School. After many years away from Monroe, he came back home in 2000 and immediately associated himself with his alma mater. Jay is very active in NAFA and served as president-elect, president, and past president, which is a commitment of 6 years of service. He attends all NAFA meetings and functions with enthusiasm and a giving spirit. We can always count on him. Jay and his sisters and mother established a scholarship for a Tigerette each year to honor his father, James Traylor Sr. We are very proud to honor our fellow alumnus, Jay Traylor, here tonight. Jay was nominated by me, Nana Jefferson, 66 class, NAFA Executive Director. He is presented tonight by one of last year's Alumnus of the Year and NAFA Treasurer, Jeff Lottenheimer, class of 1998. Congratulations to a great Neville Tiger, Jay Traylor.
Definitely congratulations to those who have received awards, and that's a big NTN flair there as Brett Braddock and I jumped out on this venture last year, and we're glad to bring you these each and every week. Brett does so much for the Neville community, as does Jay, who took over our stats for us here this evening. And if I can get Jason Ewing around there, he's got to interview these guys. We got to get both of them. Brett doesn't like to be on camera, but let's see. I'm looking for Jason, and I can't find him. He's nowhere to be found. But no one could be happier for those two than this guy right here. And it was great to see them honored, and we'll get Jason to grab them at some point. But now it's time for the Bingle Bells. So as they take over here at halftime, we will turn it over to them. And there's Brett and Jay as you see them on the sidelines. Now it's Bingle Bell time, and we might grab an interview for those honorees here later on in halftime. So enjoy the show from the fabulous Bingle Bells.
Tonight, the Bingle Bells are dedicating their performance to the many women who have tackled breast cancer and would like to honor the women who have lost the battle. Keep fighting, stay strong, and we love you. Good luck, ladies. Your music is on. once again for these lovely Bengal Bells. They are under the proud direction of sponsor and choreographer Jessica Smith.
Well done, ladies. So we've got the band coming up here in just a moment as the Tiger band goes through. Let's toss it to Walt Sarter for the senior spotlight, and we'll finish up we'll bring you back to the band once they set everything up.
Tiger fans, welcome to this week's edition of Senior Spotlight with the Prez. We missed you with the bye week and the homecoming festivities, but we got a great show for you tonight with quarterback number 16, Brett Badford. Brett, dude, thanks for coming on the show tonight. Good to see you, as always. So we're going to dive right into questions, Brett. So as we get deeper into this season, what type of adjustments as a quarterback do you have to make with the cold weather coming in?
Well, tomorrow night we're supposed to get some heavy winds, so that really affects how the ball moves when you throw it. Gotta really zip it in there with some zing. You can't just float it, but as it gets colder, you really gotta make sure your hands are warm and you're warmed up. You can't just go to the sidelines like it's summertime and just stand there and everything's gonna be normal. Your hands get stiff, they get cold, so pretty much just staying warm on the sidelines.
Something we're not used to around here typically is that cold weather, so good to know, good to know. What do you like to do when you're not playing football? Do you have any kind of other hobbies, or do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I play baseball. I love baseball just as much as I love football. I like to work out, exercise, and like to be outdoors a lot of the times. Like watching my fair share of TV, Netflix, a little bit, relax.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite TV show?
Right now, probably on HBO Max, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, the new season just dropped Sunday,
So you talk about having role models and being inspired. Who inspires you the most?
Well, definitely just my family as a whole, my mom, dad, and my brother.
Right.
But out of them, my brother Peyton he truly inspires me the most. Seeing him go through some of the toughest struggles. He's gone through 3 different JUCOs and he finally landed at D2 Southern Arkansas, and just watching him work, it's really inspiring.
Watching him grind and get to that next level. So how long have you been playing football?
Since I was 4 or 5, I've been playing since the first level of flag. I think I was offensive lineman in my first year playing.
Oh, lineman. Yeah. Well, the body type definitely has changed a little bit throughout the years. So Brett, most guys either choose their number or they just stick with it when they're giving it to them freshman year. Why do you wear number 16?
Well, there's many different reasons I wear 16. Mainly my dad wore it in high school, and I really look up to him. Me and Peyton both wore it.
Right.
We tried to keep 16 as we were growing up, but my middle name is Montana after Joe Montana.
Right.
So, kind of got to keep that tradition going. It's been my favorite number ever since I was a little kid. So.
Yeah. So a big play we got, we have the great A.J. Allen in the backfield, and frequently the read option is a play that Coach Tannehill likes to run. Can you explain how the read option works?
Well, how it works is, so we'll call a play, let's just say we call 2. That's the name of the run play. The line has their assignments. Usually they have head up, and then there's going to be one guy to the left side, since we're running 2, it's to the right. That's going to pick up the Mike backer. And then someone's going to leave that left defensive end, or what we like to call the first defender outside the backside tackle. He's going to be left unmanned, so he's what you would call the conflict defender. So basically, you just got to make him wrong. You got to, if he chases after AJ and if he squeezes down hard, I got to pull it and run or throw. And there's different variations of the read option. Sometimes it's a run read. Sometimes when it's RPO, that
run pass option.
That conflict defender becomes the Mike backer or the Willie backer.
All right, so we're going to do these last 6 are just quick fun questions. Who's your favorite player in the NFL?
Right now, probably Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
At Carolina. I watched him at USC, and I just really loved his play style.
So you're a big USC fan too, I guess?
Yeah, I love watching USC when I was growing up. Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart.
It's a really good team. What are your plans for life after high school?
Well, I'd love to play ball when I get to college. Hopefully get an offer towards the end of the season. But I'm not really focused on college right now. You know, that'll come eventually. I'm eventually have to deal with that. So I'm just worried about having fun my senior year and, you know, winning the state title and taking care of business this year.
Right. And so, you know, Minden last week had a couple really big touchdown runs, correct?
Yes.
And so, you know, had the injury against Western Row. Obviously, coming back from that, what did that mean to you have such a solid game in your comeback?
Well, it definitely boosted my confidence as far as that my injury was getting better. You know, for a while there, when you're walking around and it just hurts every step you take, it can be a little discouraging.
Right.
But, you know, when you make a run and, you know, the line's protecting you and you can take steps without having to think about it and not hurting, you know, really makes me think that, okay, it's getting better. This is just, we got to take time and take care of it and let it heal itself. You know.
Right. All right, guys. Well, QB1 is back. Brett, thanks for coming on the show tonight.
No problem, Walt.
We'll see you next week on episode 6 against Huntington. Go Tigers.
Tiger Troller, third
And what a great performance by our Neville Tiger Band as they come off of the field. A solo performance there by Keith Johnson. Just a great job. I mean, what a wonderful job the band's done. Full regalia here tonight, Robert, as we're winding down the season. But I see them. I'm up here a lot, and you see them. They've been working hard to get stuff going, and you see that wind, that north wind's whipping.
Yep.
It's cooled down a smidge as the Tigers are huddled up under the south end zone, ready to take the field back. But let's check in on some scores from around the area. There's a few tight ones, not one here, but there's a few tight ones around the. It's not. Ruston didn't lose to West Ouachita. He didn't change it, but Ruston won 38-7 last night. Ouachita leads Ash 12-0. Keeping the hot fires burning over there on Millhaven. West Monroe leads Pineville 23-6. In Class 4A, Huntington leads Minden 12-7. Sterlington taking care of Franklin Parish 21-6. Carencro leads St. Thomas More 18-14. That's an interesting game as Carencro lost their quarterback earlier. A couple of weeks ago. Pearl River and Lakeshore. Lakeshore leads Pearl River 7-3. In 3A, Union Parish and Carroll, tight one there, 8-6. That one's in the third. No score, Richwood and Wassman or Buckeye and Caldwell Parish. Gina leads Marksville 12-0. After the Gina Giants lost here, it's the only loss they have on the year. In Class 2A, Darbone Woods leads Lakeside 7-6. Glenbrook leads Beekman Charter 35-0. No score from Faraday and Delhi Charter or Mangum and Rayville just yet. Oak Grove leads St. Fred 14-7. That one going on across town. Cedar Creek leads Delta Charter 21-0. OCS leads Delhi 20-0. And no score yet from River Oaks and Sicily Island. So there's your halftime scores. Did you see the Tiger cheerleaders tossing cups and footballs out as they move around the track? The Tigers have made it back to the sideline. And Robert, here in the second half, we're going to get to see a look at a lot of these younger Tigers. The JV guys are going to be getting in there. They did bring up a lot of freshmen. Freshman season ended a week or so ago, and about 10 or 12 freshmen kind of pulled up. We've seen a few of them in there as Thomas Campbell has been seeing some minutes at right guard, but some playmakers on that freshman bunch. It was a big freshman bunch, maybe one of the largest freshman classes we've seen at Neville.
Yeah, they've got a good group, and it would be good to get them some reps in a game like this, for the future. And this is the type of game that you get those guys reps, varsity reps, and continue to get those guys better and to play at this level is a good thing if you can do it as a freshman.
Yeah, definitely so. Quickly run through the stats from the first half. This tells the tale. It's 50-0 here as I'm going to hold off just a little bit if you're watching us on the network, because in about 20 seconds we're going to come back on 98.3 FM to go over these stats for our radio listeners as you see the crowd coming back through. The crowd's gotten a little sparse after senior night and everything, but I think we're going to welcome back in our listeners on Sunday 98.3. Total offense, Bastrop with 8 yards, Neville with 234. Bastrop 16 yards through the air, but -8 rushing. The Tigers 40 yards through the air, 194 yards on the ground. Not many penalties. There's just been a few procedure penalties and stuff like that. AJ finishes 6 carries, 111 yards, 3 touchdowns. Batterford with 5 carries, 78 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Tommaso Polvereri ready to kick things off here in the second half. He's kicking with the wind at his back, and it's going to be hauled in around the 1. That's Tom Anyweather has got a little room. He breaks a tackle around the 35 and out to the 40-yard line is where the Tiger is going to finally get him down. I believe that was number 43 for for Neville. On the stop, that's Desmond Trotter, sophomore linebacker for the Tigers.
Yeah, good job there by the Bastrop receiver. Neville kind of lost contain on the kickoff coverage team, and the Bastrop receiver was able to get outside and have a pretty big gain there on the kickoff return.
Actually, we gave you the wrong score. St. Fred's leading Oak Grove 14-7. We had it wrong. Also, Mangum was leading Rayville 26-0. So, and then we have 14-7. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We've got conflicting reports as they hand this one off to Manyweather, and a few Tigers were in there getting after him in the backfield as he's going to lose 5 and set up 2nd down and 15. What a first half for the Tigers. They put 50 on the board. The Tiger defense still out there getting some reps as they're trying to keep that 0 on the board. Jamarian Hawkins waiting for the snap. 2 receivers to the near side. He's going to hand it off again to Manyweather. He's going to have about 4 yards on the play. He's going to set up 3rd down and 11. So they lost 5, added 4. Now their rushing total is -9.
Yeah, it's been an impressive job by this Neville defense, and again, can't say it enough. You got to respect these Bastrop players. They're a lot of young guys, and they're doing the best they can against a very good Neville defense.
Yes, they are. Clock's running. 10-11 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 11 upcoming here for Bastrop. Hawkins looks to throw. He gets away from one man, but he can't get away from the next. Kendall January is going to take down Hawkins for the sack around the 27-yard line, and that's going to be a loss of about, 10 yards.
Yeah.
And Hawkins was slow to get up, but he's jogged off the field on his own power.
He has not had much time back there in the pocket to operate.
And Nietzsche came in there as DeLawrence Wilson's back to punt again. The Bastrop Rams still yet to gain a 1st down here. Snaps back. They stay away from it. So now off the side of his foot a little bit. Bounces on the Neville 49 and back across the 50. And is going to be downed at the Bastrop 48-yard line, and the Tiger offense is going to come back onto the field, and expecting to see a lot of new faces here as you know, they were probably clocking some of the minutes that the defense actually played, and they're trying to get a certain number of minutes on those guys to keep that game shape in effect.
And especially after having a week off, and they didn't play much against Minden either.
Yeah.
So you're looking at –
and you've got Huntington coming in here who's 7-1.
Yeah.
They're
and
playing Minden right now, an athletic bunch. So here we go. Tigers come to the line. They're going to – Anselon's going to hand it off to Dakota Mitchell. No gain on the play as they're going to huddle up here. Your tight ends in the game. There's Mason Shelby in for the first time. There's Ben Landry as one of your receivers. We went through the line for you. Will Jones also the other tight end. And I think that's Jaden Gibson, the far receiver. And we have gotten correction. It is Oak Grove leading St. Fred's 14-7. Ball's fumbled. Anselon picks it up, and that's going to be it. You're going to lose a couple on that one as we'll miss communication on the handoff from Anselon and Dakota Mitchell. And you're going to lose a couple back to the 50. 3rd down and 12 upcoming for the Tigers here.
Yeah, you want to see these guys that, although they're new guys, come in and execute.
You still got to execute.
That's right. And this is good quality reps for them.
All right, Tigers in on. There's a Dakota Mitchell again. Gets those yards back across the 50 to the 47. But it's going to set up 4th down and 9. And for the first time tonight, we see Chandler Pettis walk back there to punt this football away.
Yep.
Not much going on. There was a little confusion there with that crew. The JV season ended a while back. Most of these guys have been playing Scout O. They could probably run the Bastrop offense right now better than me. So there's the snap back to Pettis. Punt is away. A high little spiraling kick. It's going to be touched and go out of bounds as that was number 80, Jamarcus Johnson, that whiffed on the punt, come down. I don't know if he touched it or not, but the Tigers couldn't pounce on it. Ball's going to be bounce out of bounds around the 8-yard line, and that's where Bastrop will take over. Still looking for, as you see it might have touched his hands, and a nice hit
there
by Sutton Lewis.
Yeah.
It was no fair catch, so Sutton Lewis with the stop. Now a lot of new faces on the defense for the Neville Tigers.
Speaking of new faces, we got one up here with us, a good spotter, Landry Lane. She's up here helping us.
She is. She wanted to get in the warm.
I know.
She didn't want to be by her daddy. She wanted to be out of that wind.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Hawkins going to take this one and hand the football off. And
can I come spot?
Manyweather. Yeah. Manyweather's going to gain a yard right there.
Can't be a fair weather fan or fair weather sideline reporter viewing.
Yeah, you've had all the elements this year. You got dumped on the first game, and we're saying it's cold. I mean, it may be like 58 out there with a little wind.
Feels great.
You just layer up.
It's chilly.
You on that. Here we go. Handoff to Manyweather, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple. Let's call it 4, back to the 5-yard line. Didn't see who got it. I think that was 38, Tremel Tolliver, on the stop for the Tigers. That was the last one. But it's 3rd down now and 13 for the Bastrop Rams. We get a few of these guys in there. Let's see, 98. That's Brody Watley as a freshman defensive end in the football game. Rudy Dozier is one of the linebackers along with Henry. Here's Hawkins looking to throw. That's going to be wide of his intended receiver. And another 4th down upcoming for Bastrop deep in their own end zone. And they are going to have to punt this football away.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just you're right. I mean, I want to see these kids are very young. They're overmatched right now.
Yeah.
You want to see them get some type of success, but the way it's just the body language. You see, there's no numbers over there.
No.
Really rooting for a rebuild over there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Because Bastrop moving down to 3A and maybe a new group of teams in district can light a fire under that program. There's the punt from Wilson. Is going to be taken in around the 28. That's Breland Robinson. He has a nice little return. He's pushed out of bounds. See where they spot it at around the 17-yard line. So the Tiger offense will be back out on to the field. And see if they can't get a little more going. They got good field position here. The clock stopped with 3:49 to go. Tigers leading the Rams 50-0.
Yeah, it looks like the same group's coming out here for this series, and hopefully we can have a little better execution on this drive.
There we go. Brooks Anzalone. I think that's 33 behind him. That's Frank Mansfield in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Mansfield. He's got a little running room across the left side. He's going to gain a couple out to the 15. Set up second down and 8, I believe. So clock running here, and we're 8:30 here on my clock.
Yeah.
And it's not going to take long. We might be done by 9.
Yeah.
That sent a wave of applause in the press box. We've had some late games this year. We've had some really late games.
Lightning delay.
Yep. All right. Anzalone calls for the snap. He hands it to Mansfield. Nothing doing. He might lose a yard. Bring it back to 3rd and 9 here. Tigers not throwing it. Here they've just handed it off one way or the other. It's not trying to run up the score or anything, but sometimes you want to see these young guys run the offense.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm calling plays that are going to be successful, and these guys are eager to get out there and compete too.
I mean, you could go full Johnny Moxon and just run the oop-de-oop here if you want to.
That's right.
But all right. Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. They're going to hand this off to Frank Mansfield, and big number 58 got through and just got in the backfield and disrupted that one. That's going to back them up about 6 yards after that one. And now Tommaso Polvereri going to get out there and try him a field goal here. That's going to be balls. Brooks is going to be sitting right at the 28-yard line. So this will be a 38-yard attempt for Tommaso. As we've got, here's the snap from Gerald. It's back. The kick is up. And it's good. A 38-yard field goal for Tommaso Polvereri. If we get the deal. So Polvereri puts one in to attack 3 more on for the Tigers with 1:07 left to go. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. Neville leads Bastrop 53-0.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
All right, everybody, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. As the Tigers have just converted, I believe, what we think is their first field goal of the year. They've had a couple blocked. Really hadn't had to. They've scored touchdowns in the red zone and everywhere else, and they really haven't had a chance to kick many field goals just based on the situation. But Tommaso, all the way from Italy, comes in and nails a 38-yarder. So he was fired up. And he puts his leg into this one. This one's going to be returned. No, it's off of the shoulder of number 3 for Bastrop. That I can't find. Minifield. That's Minifield. Or Miniweather.
Miniweather, yep.
There it is. It's under everything else.
Yeah. And that was the third kicker we've used tonight, and all 3 of them have been successful in
That's correct.
in making kicks.
Jake Deals made a couple extra points. Briards made a few extra points, and Tommaso kicks a 38-yard field goal. So as we move into, we're getting close. We're under a minute to go in the third quarter. Bastrop's quarterback Hawkins puts a man in motion. He's going to hand it off, I believe, to Manyweather again, and that's Breland Robinson and Rudy Dozier in there on the stop. Might have had a little assist in there from Jaden Webb. And if you look down there, the Tiger defense still doing what they do. No gain on the play. And that might be the final play of the third quarter. I think it will be. They're going to let the clock run out. 3, 2, 1. We've played 3 quarters complete here at Bill Ruppel Stadium. Tigers lead the Rams 53-0. We'll take a 1-minute break and come right back right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3 FM.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, and 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta bowls. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see him in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
All right, welcome back, everyone, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Stuart Shelby, Robert Lane, Jason Ewing bringing you tonight's game as the Rams struggling a little bit, and another flag, false start against Bastrop is going to back them up another 5 yards. And unless things change here, that's going to make it 2nd down and 15, I believe. You're going to be maybe some of the most impressive defensive stats I've seen from a Tiger defense in a long, long time. The way things are progressing. If you look, and I've had a few compliments through text and everything, and they're well warranted. The production that we've got going in here, and you see the scores ticking underneath. Will Anders doing his best building that thing for everybody. There's Manyweather with carry around the left side rather. And he's going to lose another yard. Nice pursuit there by a host of Tigers. But Will has been working. It's his baby, that scoreboard ticker on the bottom, and he's been updating stuff. Manhandling, just doing a lot of jobs here, not only for us but for the school, and we appreciate what he's been doing. And my man Benjamin Burkett's been on the replays, getting that going on. We got a new camera guy up there.
Takes a lot to do this.
Well, as the quarterback's going to roll to his left. That's Hawkins. He's going to be forced out of bounds by Henry Cagle right around the 17-yard line. And that's going to be another 4th down. What's Davis's first name up there, Benjamin? Garrett Davis. Garrett Davis. It's another Neville Tiger student that's helping us out up top with running one of the cameras, and we've got Jarius in here helping out with the scoreboard. So good to see these Neville students coming in, and future Neville students helping out here on the network. And the snap is back. The punt is away, and it bounces across the 50 down to the Neville 42-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take over 1st and 10. The Tiger O will see what they can get going. They really hadn't been able to do much here.
No,
since they popped in.
It's been they've had 2 drives, I believe, and had a few positive plays, but a few penalties and You'd like to see them have some positive plays and put together a drive right here and have some success.
And there are a few fans left in Bill Ruppel Stadium. A few are trying to get out of the wind.
Yeah.
All right. Anzalone barking out signals. He's going to throw this one. Got it out to Gibson, and he just couldn't come up with it. It was a nice throw out to the right side, and that would have been about a 5-yard gain, but it was incomplete. So Tigers chalk up 2nd and 10, and we're under 10 minutes to go. Tigers all over Bastrop, 53-0, and it's a running clock here as we got to run another. Man comes on and then comes right back off. There's the snap. They're going to quick pitch this out. That's Gibson on the carry. He's got a positive yardage across the 50 out to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, good run there by Gibson on the tall sweep, and
yep,
got him out on the edge, and he kind of picked his way through there for about an 8-yard gain.
So nice run. 3rd down and 2 here for the Tigers as the second unit trying to get their first down. There's a new, I think that's Hanlon in there at receiver. Another quick pitch out to 47. That's going to be a Sonic drive-in first down. That's Jonathan Green picking up the first down for the Tigers.
Looks like we got a new quarterback entering the game here. I believe that's going to be John Michael Sampanero.
Yeah, Sampanero getting in there. I see number 84. That's Isaac Jangina in as a one of the receivers. You see number 81, Caleb Vaughn as well. A few freshmen getting some playing time in there. Sampanero is a sophomore quarterback for the Tigers. Turns and hands it to, that's Gibson, and he's wrapped up quickly. I think that was number 56, Latavius Martin. Got him down. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, just trying to run the zone read there, and defensive end was able to choose the correct person in the running back on the give and made a good play.
I see Max Southern on that right side, number 63. Did I see that number in there? Tyler Brown, number 70. Been in there, I believe, at left guard. Sampanero once again with the pitch. Nice little block there by Shelby, and Jonathan Green's got room down the near sideline. He's down to the 12-yard line, I believe. And that's a big play.
Looks like we're going to have a horse collar, a face mask.
At the end of it,
yeah.
There's a flag right there around the 15. We'll see what that flag's all about. Jonathan Green with a nice carry. That's a personal foul face mask. Tack it on. It'll be half the distance to the goal. They're going to move this down to around the 7.5-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers. And there's another new quarterback. That's Amon Fuller going to come in as the Tigers get in the red zone. That's another Sonic drive-in on North 18th Street, 1st down.
Getting everybody in tonight. It's good to see.
See, it's 50. Yeah, Gibson, the lone back behind Amon Fuller. Going to hand it to him up the middle. He's fighting for yardage, crosses the 5 down to the 4. And these young men want to get in the end zone too. As Fuller comes back out, swap out a couple of players. Or actually, Amon's out there talking with Coach Birch. We're under 6 minutes to go. Clock still running. Tigers trying to add a little bit more. These second guys are ready to score, punch one in.
Yeah,
They've got a field goal.
Yeah.
They've got a field goal already. Running back's going to be Dakota Mitchell. There's Amon calling for the football. He's got it. They hand it to Dakota Mitchell, and he's going to be in for the score. A 4-yard touchdown run for Dakota Mitchell. So that young man has scored his first touchdown as a Tiger. It's a senior running back. You know, you talk about a guy that's really done his part for the program, and he's scout teams and this and that, and he has he got him a touchdown right there. So congratulations to Dakota. And there's Jake Deal. I think this is Fuller to hold. This will be our third different holder we've had. Since you're counting kickers, I'll count holders. It snaps back, kick is up, and it's good. So 5:13 to go. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football. Tigers lead the Rams 60-0.
I'm Matt Dickerson, and I'm a satisfied 3B equipment rental customer. So I called Matt because we were trying to get our plots together for dove season. He brought this equipment out to us, dropped it off, unloaded it for us, and really made the whole process very easy. I know Matt does real well in the service department, and through some other rental experiences we've had with him. The tractor that he dropped off for us was in brand new condition. Everything was in good shape. It's good to know that you can count on equipment when he drops it off. I'd highly recommend Matt Bridges and 3B Outdoors for all your equipment rental needs.
Down here standing between Hurd and Campbell.
All right, everybody, welcome back. As you see the spirit groups for the Tigers. A lot to be fired up about as the Tigers tacked on 7 more, and it's 60-0. Tommaso puts a leg in one. It's going to be dropped around the 4, bobbled, and that's Manyweather.
It's close to a safety.
Is almost in for a safety, but he's going to be down around the 3. Great coverage there by the Tigers special teams, and 4:49 to go here in this one. And
I believe that was the second team special teams unit right there.
They did it,
and they did a great job getting down the field and making the tackle.
So we've got trying to get Bastrop back out on the field and try to finish this one off here. You see the Tiger defense waiting for an offense to defend.
Yep.
It's this could be. We'll see. This might be the last, as the clock is running right now.
I see Neville's got number 75, Jason Brown, is a freshman out there playing defensive tackle.
Yep.
And Anzalone Perkins.
Another freshman.
Number 9, yeah. Our freshman, number 16.
Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Yeah.
75. You just called his name.
Yeah.
Jason Brown, comes through and gets a safety for the Tigers. Did you see that on the Parker Alexander replay? I mean, that's like clockwork. You should do this for a living. I mean, you called that one right there. The Tigers tack on a safety.
I watched the freshman game. I believe it was last week.
Yeah.
And he actually stood out on tape to me.
Yeah.
And so he caught my eye right there, and he blew that play up and created 2 points there for the Tiger defense.
Well, and now the Tiger offense, the clock's still running as we're under 4 minutes, but the Rams are going to have to kick this one off from their 20. The Tigers tackle on 2 more. It's 62-0. As St. Thomas More has come back to lead Carencro 21-18. That's got some PowerPoint implications. Westgate all over Northside 55-0. There, Lakeshore leading Pearl River 23. This is all in 4A. As you see the scores scrolling, if you're watching on the network, if you're listening to us on Sunday 98.3, stay tuned to switch over to 106 to end the end of that Ouachita game. And then Dave Robinson and company will take over into the early or the late night hours, giving you scores from around the area. So Tigers going to break out here. Let's see. This will be the first kick, the second kickoff for the Rams. they deferred the opening one, and they got this one. So as I get on the wonderful World Wide Web and our nice stat app, see what Jay Traylor's been doing down there. Probably already started celebrating his Alumni of the Year award. This one's going to be picked up around the 47-yard line. Frank Mansfield's going to be brought down across the 50 to the Bastrop 44. So the Tiger offense back out there. The clock stops as they change, as they spot the ball. 2:14 remaining in here. And as it stands, we'll go back here, update these stats for you. Bastrop is now down to -4 yards of total offense.
Dang.
And that's probably how they're going to go.
Yeah.
16 yards to the air, -20 on the ground. Neville with 280 yards of total offense on the night, 240 of it coming on the ground. And let's see who's that back there at quarterback. They're going to hand this off. Who's that? Is that Mansfield, I believe? That's John Michael back in at quarterback for the Tigers. Sampanera. See who else is in there. Eli Day getting some time in there at tight end for the Tigers. Good calling a lot of names. Tigers needed them a breather, and they sure got one here this evening. They're going to this could be the last play of the game, and that's Jonathan Green again breaking through and is going to get maybe the final Sonic first down of the evening.
Was that 37?
That was, yeah.
That's Jalen Nichols.
Oh, that's Nichols.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. 37.
Freshman, yeah.
Not Jonathan. 47 is Jonathan.
Yep.
37, Jalen Nichols, another freshman. Another impressive freshman.
Yes.
Running back right there as they're going to move the chains here. We're under 30 seconds, and that's going to be the final play of the ball game, folks. Your final score here, Tigers 62. Let's change that final score. Will, it's 62. There it is. All right. We were giving you all kind of praise early on.
Yep.
But no, 62-0. Your final here from Bill Ruppel Stadium, and we're going to allow these young men to shake hands at the center of the field. But the Tigers move on, stay undefeated in district, and they will face Huntington, who the last we checked was leading Minden in that football game. But that'll be next Thursday night at Bill Ruppel Stadium. Next Thursday night, the Tigers will face Huntington, and a very good Huntington team. We'll tell you more about that on Wednesday night at Melvin's when we have Tiger Talk with Coach Jeff Tannehill. So come out and join us. We've had a great crowds there at Melvin's. We have a good time there on Tiger Talk as we await our post-game interview with Coach Tannehill and Jason Ewing. I think he's got Coach Tannehill right now. Jason, take it away, man.
Coach, defense holds Bastrop to -4 yards on the evening. Just a stellar performance by them, and a good all-around win. A lot of young kids getting to play tonight.
Well, I was proud of these young kids. They played extremely hard that second half, and we got a couple guys, some seniors that scored a touchdown. They'll remember that for the rest of their life. And our young guys, I was really proud of the way they had the effort. That was their time to shine, is in the second half. So just proud of those guys.
Looks like Huntington's going to hold on and beat Minden tonight. So we got a matchup next Thursday night of 2 one-loss teams for the district championship.
Yep, district championship next Thursday night. Huntington here. Those of you still watching, let's make sure y'all come out and support these guys. It's Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and it ought to be a heck of a ball game.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thanks, as always, to Jason for getting Coach and Trey doing the camera work on the sidelines for us, man. It was a heck of a night, heck of a win for the Tigers, an easy one here at Bill Ruppel Stadium as they take down the Rams 62-0. Robert, any final thoughts?
Yeah, great effort by the Tigers offensively, special teams, and defensively. Got to come out next Thursday, and it's a big district game. That'll decide who is the district champ here for the Tigers. So looking forward to that. And so on to the next one, and then after that, obviously, it's playoff time. So time to tighten up the chin strap and
get going.
Get going. That's right.
Hey, and we're in the Martinez Chiropractic post-game show, and a quick game here tonight at Bill Ruppel Stadium, and Tigers win it 62-0. So, big game, like we mentioned. Join us for Tiger Talk next Wednesday night. The playoffs should be selected for volleyball, as the volleyball girls are going to be in the playoffs next week. Basketball started up. The soccer teams have been able to start practicing. So a lot of stuff happening here at Neville High School, and we're going to be proud to bring you as much of that action as we possibly can right here on the Neville Tiger Network. So reminder, next Wednesday night, Tiger Talk. Next Thursday night, we'll be live back here on the Neville Tiger Network in Sunday 98.3 for the regular season finale versus Huntington. For everybody that has helped us here this evening, all of our camera guys, Brian Birch and Trey, Benjamin Burkett, Will Anders, and for our own air guys, Jason Ewing, Robert Lane, I'm Stuart Shelby saying good night from Bill Ruppel Stadium. Tigers win 62-0 over the Rams. Don't forget to check out David Robinson and the gang on the Scoreboard Show on our sister station over there at 106.1 after the Washita game. So thanks for watching and thanks for listening, everybody. Good night.